Hello! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Wow, I never thought that I'd be saying that again. I haven't had a YouTube channel since middle school, I think, so it's been a hot minute. But I'm back. You thought you could get rid of me, but obviously you can't. So here I am, and the people have spoken and they want to see my record collection. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm sorry, boomers, if you are offended by this. Yes, us Gen Zers, we like records again. So, take it or leave it, honestly, at this point. So, let's get started, shall we? So, the very first one we have is my boy, Harry Styles, his first album. I do not have, Fine Line, that's the one, on vinyl yet because I'm poor. So this is just a standard black vinyl. My favorite song on here is definitely Kiwi, and Sign of the Times also has a special place in my heart. You real ones, you know why. I'm not gonna get into it because I will personally start crying, so we're not gonna do that. Also, for you professional record player people, whatever, I don't know, connoisseurs, do not roast me in the comments for the way that I'm gonna be holding these. I know, but at least I do not have a Crosley, okay? I upgraded a few years ago and now I have an Audio Technica, so please keep your comments to yourselves. Okay. Next, we have Whatever USA by Mr. Hoodie Allen. So everyone knows by now I am a Hoodie Allen stan. Like, we been new. I don't have to tell you this. But just look how pretty. Look how pretty this is. Like, he really went for it on this one. And my favorite song on this one is definitely You Should Let Me Know, because, let's be honest, that's a frickin' bop. Oh, I'm gonna try not to cuss in this video, but it's gonna be very difficult because I have the mouth of a sailor. Next, we have an album that I actually haven't listened to in a hot minute, but it's Moose Blood's Blush. Okay, Sammy, we see you. Oh god, I don't even know my favorite on here. I haven't listened to this in so long. Knuckles, maybe? Maybe Honey? I don't know. I don't even remember half these songs. Please do not roast me in the comments. I get it, I'm a fake fan. But once again, this is another really pretty one. And for those of you that looked at my post on my blog about my favorite colored vinyl that I own, this was one of them, and so was Whatever USA. Next up, we have Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die by Panic! At the Disco. I believe this was my first Panic record that I picked up. I'm a fake fan, I get it, but I actually joined the Panic fandom around the time that this album came out, so this album has a very special place in my heart, and my favorite Panic song of all time is actually on here, Nicotine, but Time to Dance is a very close second. So next we have another Panic album. Oh god, they're like all together, it's fine. We've got Pray for the Wicked, and I know a lot of people were very torn on this album, but I actually really liked it. But once again, I love Panic! At the Disco. I would die for Brendan Urie. But Hey Look Ma, I Made It just has a lot of meaning to me. For those of you that know, I graduated college a little while ago, about 2 months now. And Hey Look Ma, I Made It was actually like on my graduation cap. So that song has a very dear place in my heart. And this is another, I love this. Marble. Like, how pretty is that? Like, I love everything Marble, so when I saw this on the website, I knew that I had to get it, so I snatched it right up. Next, we have Death of a Bachelor. Another, I don't know if this one's as controversial as Pray for the Wicked, but I know some people didn't really like it. My favorite on here is probably Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. And I think this is a standard black. Yeah, it is. Now the next one is a really fun one, and it's got an interesting story behind it. This is the All My Friends Were Glorious, We're Glorious, I don't know. And it's the Death of a Bachelor live tour record. Now, I'm very thankful to have this, okay? Like, it is such a nice record. Plain black vinyl, so I don't have to take that out. Next up, we've got another Hoodie Allen album because y'all been knew that I love Mr. Hoodie Allen. So this is his The Hype album. And my favorite on here is hands down, I don't even have to think about it, Fakin'. Listen. Fakin', he did not have to go that hard. That's all I have to say. And this is actually like a translucent, not really translucent, but it's like an orange. Next up, we've got Set It Off's Midnight. And this is, I think, the only album, maybe, I think there might be one other one, that I actually bought at a show. All the other ones were either in store or online. So my favorite off of here, oh god. The one I listen to the most is definitely Lonely Dance. So I'm probably gonna have to go with Lonely Dance. And this album is another really pretty one. It's like a clear, smoky? I don't know the correct terms for this, but look at that. That's so nice. I love it. Next, we've got Real Friends' latest album, Composure. And, oh god, my favorite off of here is either... Okay, I've got three. And I think they're all singles, so do not come for me. From the Outside, Unconditional Love, and Get By, I think, are my top three. I haven't listened to this album in a while, so once again, do not come for me. This is another really pretty one, I think. I think this was on my list, on my blog. Oh. No, this wasn't. It was a different Real Friends album, but look at this. Are you kidding me? That is so nice. Oh my god, that is... Oh my god. Record collectors everywhere are shaking. Next up... Thank you. Next up, we've got another Set Off album. It is Duality. And this is the album that got me into Set It Off, so thank you for this masterpiece. Oh god, I've got a few off of here too. My favorites are The Haunting and Wolf in Sheep's Clothing because, come on, they're both classics. Like, you can't just not like those two songs. This one, oh my god, are you kidding me? That's so nice. Okay, we're about halfway there. Next, we've got Sleep On It's Overexposed. And my favorite on here, I've got a few. A New Way Home, and probably Fireworks. And this one, this was definitely on my list, I know that for sure. Like, how could it not be? Look at that. That's so pretty. Are you kidding me? Next up, we've got an absolute masterpiece of an album. We have Joji's In Tongues. And, god, everyone's gonna roast me for this, but I think my favorite off of here is Will He. It's just, it's so good. Oh my god, look at this, like, beautiful plum color. Are you kidding me? And it's also got the songs on there. Like, it's just, it's so pretty. I love it. Next up, I believe this is my only, like, smaller record. I don't know, 10-inch? Sure, that's what it says on here, but it's the 10-inch Trench Triplet EP. It's got Jumpsuit, Levitate, and Nico and the Niners on here. And funny story about this one, I ordered it online thinking it was the actual album, and instead this came in the mail. So now I've got both this and the actual album, so great. I think this is a cool color. Oh, yeah. It's like this neon yellow, highlighter yellow, and it's translucent, so that's really pretty. And also look at this sleeve. Hi. And right on brand, next we've got the full Trench album. This thing is actually kind of heavy for a record, but my favorite on here, I didn't say my favorite on the last one. Probably Jumpsuit. And then my favorite on here is Pet Cheetah, because she goes off. And I believe this is colored. Nope, I lied. It's standard black. Moving on. Next, we have the 1975's I Like It When You Sleep, For You're So Beautiful Yet So Unaware of It. This is one of my favorite albums by them. It's either this one or their first album. I did not like their last album. I liked maybe half of it, if that. So I can already hear the 1975's fans just coming for me. My favorite off of here is my favorite song by them, as of right now, is Somebody Else, and I had the pleasure of hearing it live in 2016, I think, and I have not seen them since, so kind of disappointing. Might try to go see them in Pittsburgh this summer, I don't know yet. And this is their standard, like, clear that they do, like, all their records in, except for the last album, I believe. Next up is The Main's Lovely Little Lonely. This is probably my favorite album by them. And my favorite off of here is Black Butterflies and Deja Vu. Oh, this album and, oh god, their last album, You Are Okay, are probably my two favorites by them. I do need to get a little bit more into their older stuff because I haven't listened to it too much, but we're getting there. And this is just a really pretty purple color, because that was like the whole theme of this era was the purple. And it's just, it's stunning. I need to stop saying pretty. It's stunning. Next, we've got Water Park's Double Dare. And my favorite on here is, oh god. For the longest time, it was Stupid For You. I don't know, Little Violence, 21 Questions, and Plum Island are like sticking out to me. And Hawaii, of course. Just, all these songs are good, okay? And this one's an interesting one. It was supposed to look different, and then it came like this, but honestly, I'm not mad at it. Like, that's kind of cool, am I right? Like, we love her. Next, I believe, do not quote me on this, but I believe, other than Vessel, spoiler alert, that this was my first real colored vinyl, and it is Fall Out Boy's Folie à Deux, one of my favorite albums by this band, and oh god, I forgot that the songs were like this. My favorites off of here are I Don't Care. Whams is really good. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or if it's W-A-M-S. I think it's Whams. Honestly, just this entire album. Like, there's not a bad song on here. And this one's interesting because it was like the first album, it might be the only one, where the records are two different colors. We got this like clear red, which is just beautiful. And then we got this like clear goldish orange, which is also really pretty. Next we've got another Fall Out Boy album, and it is Infinity on High. And I don't remember if I got the... No, I unfortunately did not get the colored version of this. I think my favorites on here are Thriller and Golden. And Hum Hallelujah is really good too. But this album is just so freaking good. Next, we've got another Fall Out Boy album, and it's From Under the Cork Tree. I believe this is the last one that I have. And I believe this is Standard Black too. Yes, it is. And my favorites off of here, I can't pick. They're all good. They're all really good. Just the entire album. Next, we've got the 1975's debut self-titled album, a classic. I feel like everyone needs this in their record collection because it's just so good and it sounds so much better on vinyl. Everyone's gonna be like, wow. But it's true. And my favorites off of here are Sex, Robbers. Yeah, Sex and Robbers. Like, those are just mwah, so good. And this is just like their other one that I have. It's Clear. You've seen that. I don't think I have to get this out to show you. Now, this next one is kind of a weird one. Please don't judge me. I had a huge phase with this artist. And there's a few of his songs that I still listen to, but I definitely do not listen to him as religiously as I did before. So just do not come for me in the comments. I get it. I don't know what I was on, but it's G-Eazy's These Things Happen. Oh my god. Or These Things... I'm an idiot. That's his first album. I saw the jacket and I thought, When It's Dark Out. I don't even know the name of the album. Shows how much I pay attention to him anymore. Okay, my favorites on here, aka like the only 2 songs by him that I still listen to, are Random and Calm Down. That's it. I honestly might sell this. So if anyone's interested, hit me up because I literally do not listen to this anymore. Next, we have the only other Moose Blood album that I have, and it's their latest album, I Don't Think I Can Do This Anymore, which is a super emo title, but it's whatever, it's my life. My favorites on here are Talk in Your Sleep, and that's it. I have not listened to this album in a while either. And this record, I believe, is colored. It is. It's like a really pretty teal, which is really unique for my collection at least. That's really pretty. I was not expecting that. I thought it'd be like a light blue, like the cover, but it was a pleasant surprise. Next, we have Waterparks Entertainment, and no, I do not have fandom because personally, I did not like it, like at all. I had maybe 3 songs on that whole album that I liked, so sorry Parksies, but I did not like it. I love Waterparks to death, but God was it bad. Anyways, back to the good stuff. My favorite on here, don't even need to think about it, is Tantrum, because that's my favorite song by Waterparks. And this is a really pretty splatter purple. It's got some pink in there. It's clear. Next, we have With Confidence's Better Weather. Favorites on here, definitely Waterfall. I feel like Voldemort and Waterfall are my favorites. Just, this whole album's so good, and then the record itself, white with like blue. I don't know if you'd call that splatter or not, but really pretty. Next, we have Real Friends, The Home Inside My Head. My favorites in here are Empty Picture Frames, Mess, and Well, I'm Sorry. smoky, clear, whatever. Pretty. We love her. Next, we've got another Real Friends album, and this is the one that was featured on my favorite colored vinyl list. And this is Maybe This Place Is the Same and We're Just Changing. And I think this is my favorite Real Friends album. I don't know, but I think that this one is it. And my favorite ones are I Don't Love You Anymore. Saw that live at Warped Tour when that was still a thing, and it was so good. Cover You Up is really good. Summer's really good. Loose Ends is really good. 16's really good. This album's really good. And wait until you see this. Oh my god. This was like my #1 on my list. Oh my god. Look at that. Are you kidding me? I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's like little like pink swirls in there, and it's stunning. Are you kidding me? I think I got this for Christmas one year, and oh my god, I like wanted to scream because it's just so freaking gorgeous. Okay, we're in the home stretch. We only have 7 left. Next is actually a hand-me-down. I believe these next 3 are hand-me-downs, and it is News of the World by Queen. I love Queen so much, but sadly this is the only Queen album that I own. And my favorites on here, obviously I have to say We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions. Yeah. It's just so good. And obviously this is, Hello? I've never opened this before. Oh my god. We love that. But, yeah, this is not my favorite Queen album, like, by any means, but my stepmom had it and asked if I wanted it, and obviously it's Queen, so I said yes. Next, we've got the Breakfast Club soundtrack. And obviously my favorite off of here is Don't You Forget About Me, because that's just a frickin' bop. And obviously this is a standard black vinyl because this thing's old as dirt. Breakfast Club, classic movie, and great soundtrack. Next, I've never heard of this album before. My stepmom gave it to me, but it's Soft Cell, Tainted Love, Where Did Our Love Go? I guess it's like an EP. It's got Tainted Love / Where Did Our Love Go? I guess that's one song, or it's like 2 songs combined. And then we've got Memorabilia and Tainted Dub. I've actually never listened to this, so I mean, if Tainted Love is the song that I'm thinking of, then that's a pop, but I haven't listened to this yet. I'm sorry, Stephanie, if you're watching this. Next, this doesn't even have a cover, but it's standard black, and it's got dust on it, so tells you how much I've listened to this. Boom Boom, Let's Go Back to My Room, and instrumental Room, and that's it. I mean, Boom Boom, Let's Go Back to My Room is 10 out of 10 song, but that's all for the hand-me-downs. Let's get back into my stuff. Next, we've got, I believe, yes, the last Panic album that I own. Some of y'all are gonna be real mad at me, but it needs to be said. Panic at the Disco, a fever you can't sweat out. Wow, I'm dumb. This is my favorite Panic album. I have their freaking poster of it right there. That came with this. My favorite song on here, I already said it earlier, but it's Time to Dance. We don't have to question it because that's a great song. And no, I do not own Pretty Odd because personally, I hated it. Let's all be honest with ourselves. A Fever You Can't Sweat Out is their best album. Next, Vessel. And I mentioned that I had this earlier. This was one of my first albums that I ever bought. after I got a record player, which was a Crosley. Oh, vinyl collectors are triggered in the comments. My favorite on here is my favorite song by them, and it's Trees, and I'm planning on eventually getting a tattoo for Trees. It's been 3 years in the making and it still hasn't happened, but eventually it will, I promise you. And this is just another clear record, so I'm not gonna pull that all the way out. That's what she said. Next, we've got Blurry Face, and this is standard black because it's super hard to get the like red one or whatever it is. And my favorite on here, I feel like it's Doubt. I've been listening to Doubt a lot lately. I'll play it while I'm at the gym. It's a really nice song to work out to. And yeah, Doubt is just like popping out to me. I also really like Heavy Dirty Soul. That's a good one to work out to. And you know, when I'm feeling upset, I have to go with Goner because that song makes me cry every time. And like I said, this is standard black. And then they've got their thank yous inside. And yeah. Okay, last album, and I actually lied about the whole Panic thing because I kind of forgot that this album existed for a hot second. But then I saw it again and I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Tells you how much this album sticks out to me, but it's it's Vices and Virtues. Let's be honest, we're all thinking it. I'm gonna say it. They're like the songs that didn't like make the album itself, but the bonus tracks are low-key better than the album itself. Like Stall Me, are you kidding? My favorite on the album itself, probably The Ballad of Mona Lisa. Like it's so good. I know that's like a basic answer, but it's so good, and this is standard black. Okay, we did it. That was my full vinyl collection. Oh my god. I didn't think this video would take so long. I've been recording for almost 40 minutes now, but thank you for coming to watch my first video on this channel. I'm so excited to get this channel running, and I've got a bunch of ideas written down, so stay tuned. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below because I need some help here. Like I said, haven't done YouTube since middle school. But, once again, thank you for coming and taking time out of your day to watch this, and I will see you guys really soon. Goodbye!